Welcome everyone to the Australian Vogels Award. This year, an award with a difference. I'm Patrick Gallagher from Allen & Unwin. Every year, I look forward to our traditional party, to meeting up with old friends and new, and the long-standing sponsors of the award, Alan Stevens' Vogel's company and the Australian. And most of all, of course, the group of talented and committed young writers who've made the shortlist for the award. So, no party this year. However, we will be using every virtual means at our disposal to promote the news of the award to the reading public. Someone well known to the reading public through her best-selling book, Your Own Kind of Girl, last Christmas, is Claire Bowditch. Author, award-winning actor, broadcaster and public speaker, Claire's career is an inspiration for any young writer who is passionate about their craft. We're delighted that she will now announce the winner of the 38th, yes, the 38th Australian Vogels Award.
Hello, welcome, good evening. Hello everyone from all around the world. How you doing? My name's Claire Bowditch. I'm an author and I am thrilled that you are with us here tonight to share in the excitement of announcing the 2020 Vogel Award winner. I get a bit emotional thinking about it. Now, for those of you who want a little bit of background about the history of this award and the prizes, this is a chance for Allen & Unwin, for the Australian and for Vogels to really celebrate an Australian author, a young emerging Australian author, someone under the age of 35. This is for an unpublished manuscript. It's a deeply prestigious award. The prize money is $20,000. It is a publishing contract with Allen & Unwin, as well as an advance against royalties. And for all of those reasons, you can imagine this is the kind of prize that really does have the chance to change an author's life for the better. It's known, in fact, well, not to brag, but it is known as the literary award that launched the careers of some of our favourite Australian authors, people like Tim Winton, for example, and Kate Granville. And the only trouble with an award like this is that we have so many extraordinarily talented writers here in Australia who all deserve support and encouragement and reward. And this award just goes to one of them tonight. So before we go any further, I just want to give a shout out to everyone who is out there writing in these current conditions. You have our love and you have our support. And we want to be able to just recognise you, and thanks to everyone who submitted their manuscript for the Vogel 2020. All right, friends, we're at the pointy end of the stick now. This is very exciting. Look, the judges for the Vogel, I want you to know they were deeply, deeply impressed by the breadth of richness in the contributing manuscripts and the breadth of the talent that was there. And to that note, they would like to commend, and so would I, to commend and congratulate the following shortlisted entries. Emily Brugman for The Islands. Catherine Cromink for A Treacherous Country. Belinda Lopez for Tete, and Marie Spratt for The Followers. Congratulations to all four of our shortlisted authors. Well done, bravo. All right, time for the big announcement. The 2020 Australian Vogels Award goes to Catherine Cromink for A Treacherous Country. Congratulations, Catherine. Well done. In a moment, if you keep listening, you'll get to hear an acceptance speech from Catherine herself. You might even hear a few words from the judges. What a wonderful, wonderful night it's been. Thank you for being here with us. A huge congratulations again to every single writer who had the guts to put their manuscript in, to let the judges read it, to share what they do in the world. And on that note, I want to remind you that entries for the 2021 Vogel Award are now open. So if you are a budding author, if you've got an unpublished manuscript you'd like to share, and if you want to be in it to win it, please, you're under the age of 35, I'm assuming, yes, then enter your manuscript at the following address, just allenandunwin.com/Vogels. Lots of love to all of you. Thank you so much again for joining us. I'm Claire Bowditch signing off. Lots of love. Well done, Catherine.
Hello, my name's Kate Cromink and I've written a manuscript called A Treacherous Country, which has won the Vogel Award. I first learnt that I won back in September when Annette Barlow from Allen and Unwin flew down to Hobart to tell me, and I think I freaked out in the cafe, but I was definitely in a state, and I've somehow remained in that state ever since, which is just sort of kind of suspension, like I've floated gently up out of my body and I'm just hanging there in slight disbelief and great excitement. There's been a lot of work involved in getting the manuscript ready for publication, and so I would like to thank the whole team at Allen and Unwin for helping me through that with just a really lovely balance of professionalism and expertise and just real human warmth. So particularly those I work closely with, Annette and Jen, Krista, Laura, and thank you to Ali and Tessa, and thank you to Patrick for making time for me that day we met, and thank you to Sandy Cull for the beautiful design. I'd also like to thank Alan Stevens and his family, and I do apologise if I'm mispronouncing that, but thank you very much for your generosity. This award is just an absolute life changer. I was actually offered the opportunity to include an acknowledgements page in the finished product, and I declined, which I regret, and I put it down to that state I mentioned that I've been in of disbelief and excitement. I really do wish that I'd committed these words of thanks permanently to paper, but all I can do is reiterate them here. I've been writing all my life, but I've never really acknowledged that it's something, not acknowledged, I've never admitted that it's something that I want to take seriously. And so this award, I can't even really describe what it means to me. It's a total life changer, so thank you. I also need to thank my husband Matthew. He was the only one I could talk to in my life about this for reasons of secrecy, and he's been so supportive in every way, particularly in helping me find the space and time to work on this. We have a small daughter together who needs me, of course, so thank you very much, Matthew, for your support. I appreciate it, and you. And finally, I do feel compelled to thank the little one, Edie. She can't understand, but darling, honestly, in practical terms, you were more of a hindrance than a help, but thank you for being you.
Hello, I'm Tegan Bennett Daylight. What a privilege it is to be able to speak on behalf of my fellow judges Megan O'Brien and Stephen Romay about A Treacherous Country, this year's Vogel winner. Although I'm proud to say we have a very strong shortlist of 3, our decision was unanimous in giving the award to Catherine Cruikshank. What was it that thrilled us about this book, which could best be described as a witty Moby Dick set in 19th century Tasmania? Well, first and foremost, its assured voice that rose out of the pages rich and complete and true. Its language, rich in allusion, always confidently deployed. Its main character, whose journey across the island takes in detail that only a true writer can notice. Listen to this. A deep cold rose from the river's unhurried surface, flooding me, as it were, with sensation from a place that truly was elsewhere. Or, by my boot, indifferent ants were dismantling a moth. Our judges' notes record comments like entertaining, playful, elegant, natural, warm, humorous, and finally just one word, delightful. We're sorry not to be in the room to give Catherine Cruikshank, Marie Spratt, Belinda Lopez and Emily Brugman the warm and respectful handshakes they deserve. It's been a gift to read their work, and we look forward to hearing much, much more of it.
Good evening, everyone. Stephen Romay from the Australian newspaper here. It's a pleasure to be joining in this digital announcement of the Vogel Award. As someone who likes meeting writers and likes the champagne that is normally served on this evening, I do hope, however, it is the first and last digital presentation of the Vogel. I want to start by thanking the 4 writers on the shortlist: Emily Brugman, Kate Cruikshank, Belinda Lopez and Marie Spratt. Forgive me if I pronounced any of the names incorrectly. Happens to me a lot as well. I want to thank you for your resilience, your perseverance, your self-belief, which I know can make you nervous at times, and your talent. Whilst we will be announcing a winner tonight, I'm confident, having read the 4 manuscripts, that more than one book will emerge from these Vogels. I also want to thank Patrick, Robert, Annette, and everyone else at Allen and Unwin, Jennifer Thurgate, can't forget you, who has made this award such an important part of the Australian literary landscape for going on, or even topping, my maths isn't great, 40 years now. I want to thank the judges who have produced a diverse, fascinating shortlist. Whether they were able to do this because of my absence is something I suppose only they can answer. And of course, I want to thank Alan Stevens, the man behind Vogel Bread, historically speaking, for his custodianship of this award. I know he sees the Vogel as a lasting memorial to his father, and I think that is a beautiful way to be remembered. That's it from me tonight.
Good evening. On behalf of Vogels, we're very proud of our long association and support of the Australian Vogels Literary Award. The award has certainly fulfilled its original objectives, which was to give young Australian writers the encouragement, the support, and most importantly, the recognition to develop their writing talents. So, Catherine, congratulations on winning this year's award. You are destined to be in the company of some of Australia's finest authors who were previous winners of the award. I wish you great success with your writing career. My thanks to Allen and Unwin, to the Australian newspaper and the judges for all their support and help in making this award the success it is today. Long may it last. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us for the Australian Vogels Literary Award announcement 2020 online. The winning book, A Treacherous Country, is available tomorrow, that's April the 21st, and it's available in print and in ebook and also in audiobook from Wave Sound. In the meantime, if you can't wait, have a look on our Facebook page and there's a link to Chapter 1 of A Treacherous Country. Happy reading.